Come from the bottom, we ain't had shit. We was just broke, yeah, broke as a bitch. Say, look how we move legit. I take him to school, I'm schooling shit. And this how it look when you come from the trench. And this how you look when you coming from shit. You ain't had nothing, but this how it is. See, this how it look when you do it for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? What's up, man? New Breed 313 Sports, man. Part of the D313 XP. Getting at y'all with a video, man. Just doing G League thing. So this is one of the other things I'm gonna do some Motor City Cruise content for y'all, man. I don't see too many people doing G League content, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it, man. For those of y'all that do not know who the Motor City Cruise is, they are a G League affiliate of the Detroit Pistons. So, game, I have more fun going to their games, the Piston games, and the cost is a whole lot cheaper. So, it's cool. Anybody that's I would say anybody to go to some of their games, bring your family. It's a good family experience. They do stuff for family, and they have events. They got a good host there at the games. A Michigan State alum, by the way. So shout out to them. And they always have good vibes there too. So you never know who is going to pop there. And then also too, man, even some Pistons will even come by their games too. So it's scouts, I know last year, man, Troy Weaver was down there. Dwayne Casey was down there. A few players, man, Jalen Duren, Cade, Kevin Knox, a whole lot of guys was out there watching the Cruise play. So, and then, they got some guys there that got 2-way contracts with the Pistons and Cruise, Jared Roden, Stanley Amude, a few other guys too. So, Buddy Boeheim. But but the season, their schedule just came out, even though the rosters haven't been finalized. I know they're doing trials on the 14th. So anybody that's want to do trials for the Cruise, it's on the 14th. I believe it's like $200 to try out, $150 or $200, somewhere around there. But yeah, man. So the schedule just came out. So I'll just give y'all a look at the schedule. Yep. Hold on, y'all. Schedule. All right. Yeah, so this is the schedule here. So starts November 12th against the Windy City Bulls. So, y'all, Windy City Bulls, 7 o'clock, November 12th. It's going to be interesting because I don't know if the Pistons play that day, because I think the last couple years, when they have an opening home game, they did it last year, and they played the same day as the Pistons did. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I hope they don't do that, but if they do, hey, it is what it is. So they open against the Windy City Bulls in November. The 13th, they play the Mad Ants. 16th, they go at Windy City. 16th and the 17th in Hoffman Estates, Illinois. The Now Arena. And then also Motor City Cruise, they play at Wayne State. They play at the Wayne State Fieldhouse. So that's where the Wayne State basketball men's and women's team play. Nice arena, nice, low-key arena. So it's pretty cool. So then they go to play Iowa, Wolves, the Cleveland Charge. It was affiliated, the Cavs affiliation. Of course, I know the Windy City Bulls affiliated by the Chicago Bulls, the Mad Ants with the Indiana Pacers. Let's get y'all this. And the Sioux, so they got to play Cleveland twice. So they got three home games in a row: Iowa, Cleveland, and Cleveland. So then they got Sioux Falls Skyforce, which is they're an affiliate with the Miami Heat. Affiliated with the Miami Heat. So December. So they got to play them twice. They got to play them on the first. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Crews and the Pistons play on that same day. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Pistons play the Knicks that same day. If I'm not mistaken, I think they do. So then they go at Cleveland, at the Wisconsin Herd, who's affiliated with the Milwaukee Bucks. Let me see, Iowa, Grand Rapids Gold, which is in Grand Rapids. I go up to their games every year. I like the arena. It's dope. Their fans is cool. That's at the Van L Arena. That's what, like, the Crews, before they moved to Motor City, the more they moved to Detroit, they was actually in Grand Rapids. They used to be called the Grand Rapids Drive, but they decided to, move it, closer to the city. And now the Gold, the Grand Rapids Gold, they're affiliated with the Denver Nuggets. So they're the Denver Nuggets. I know y'all thinking Grand Rapids and Denver. Why would it be all the way in Denver? I think they're going to eventually be in Denver. I just think they might have it in Grand Rapids just for a little bit of time. And then also, too, man, Grand Rapids is actually coached by Andre Miller, the former NBA player, Andre Miller. So just to give y'all a background on that. So they got the Westchester Knicks. They got the Maine Celtics, who Maine Celtics are affiliated. They were affiliated. Well, everybody knows affiliated with the Boston Celtics, but they were actually in the G League championship last year. So, y'all a background on that. And then the Birmingham Squadron, who is representative of the New Orleans Pelicans. So they got them in December. So let me go back to January. So January, they got the College Park Skyhawks affiliated with the Hawks, the Blue Coats, who's affiliated with the 76ers, the Swarm at home, the Hornets, College Park again, Valley Suns. Now, this is affiliated with the Phoenix Suns, and this is actually their first year as in the G League because they were the only team. Phoenix was the only NBA team that didn't have their own G League team. So this year, because last year it was they had Portland. It was a Rip City remix. That was their first year last year. So this year it's the Valley Suns. So it's going to be interesting to see, that game in their first year. So it's going to be cool. January 15th, January 17th. Then they go to Cleveland. 2 games. Wisconsin Herd, the Mets, and Gainesbridge Fieldhouse where the Pacers play. I think Indiana and Oklahoma City, I think, are the only teams that play in NBA arenas. I think it is. It may be another one, but I'm not sure who else it would be because I think everybody else just has their own arena. Okay, so you gotta play Long Island Nets, Raptors 905, Indiana Madness, Knicks, Delaware. And this is another thing that's within the G League. Some teams they play morning games. Like some of them play 11 a.m., some play at noon. Like the Mad Ants play a lot of games in the early afternoon. So, and that's something the G League do. Personally, I don't like it because it make it seem like you got to miss a work or call off work to go to some of their games. And sometimes you don't want to go through that, especially for a team. Some people do, but I don't know if I would advise it, especially if you need your job and you need the money. Now, if you just don't need the money like that, then you can do whatever you want to do. Or you could just work like a half day or something, or a couple hours. So then there's Windy City, Birmingham Squadron, Wisconsin Herd, Maine, Celtics come back. So it's March. So it's almost like the G League plays like 2 seasons in 1 year. They have like a winter showcase season during the first part of the year, and then they play the regular season in the second half of the season. So it's kind of weird. Like a lot of the rules they have is kind of weird. Just like let's see, they got the San Diego Clippers associated with the Los Angeles Clippers. They got the Lakers. 10 o'clock game, El Segundo, Oceanside, Frontway Arena, Capital City Go-Go, affiliated with the Washington Wizards. See, another one, they got a morning game here at 11. Then they got the evening game at 7. So then they got Cleveland again. They go at Greensboro, home against the Raptors, home against the Nets, Osceola Magic twice, and then in the season at home, March 29th against the Windy City Bulls. Interesting. That's interesting. They had some. I know they had like some trades and recent trades. They certain players they traded to get. I know they just got Rayshawn Gray on a trade. I know they had to let go of Buddy Boeheim. I know Ryan Terrell. I think he plays in Israel. It's a few other guys too from last year, and then unfortunately, Jonte Porter was caught in the gambling thing. So even though they traded him last year to the Raptors, that he got caught up in that stuff, and it happens. You get caught up in some stuff, and things happen. But like I said, man, it is what it is. It's an exciting year. I know they were so short in making the playoffs. They were making a little run, but then unfortunately they got tired. Then some players came up into the pro teams and stuff. That's the funny thing about these two ways, man. Like if y'all don't understand like how the two ways work, it's basically they got a contract to where they can play with the Pistons and the Crews. So whenever somebody get hurt or something happens or they need a roster spot, they'll call you. They'll call you up. Sometimes they'll call you up, and you can have a day that day, and then you'll have get brought up into the team, and then you play that game too. Or sometimes you get brought back. So if somebody gets injured or somebody comes back, then they send you back. They'll give you a 10-day, then they'll give you a second day. Then after that, if you play well, then they'll give you the option to be there the rest of the season, depending on how you play. They did that with a lot of guys because the Pistons suffered a whole lot of injuries last year. And a lot of like guys from the G League, they had to, be on the team. Or they just had to have some players fill up for the crews, like Xavier Simpson, Jared Roden, a few other guys from the crews had to play on the Pistons because of all the injuries. So it happens. You just never know when your time is going to be or when they send you back. Who knows? But it should be an exciting season for them. I don't know what to expect because, again, I don't know their full roster. I don't think nobody in the G League has a full roster. They still got to have, training camp. They still got to have guys trial for the team. They still got to figure out the rosters and everything. So they just still figuring out. It's just, yesterday was the full schedule of the G League. So just like, last week, I think it was the NBA had theirs. So, which I never understood why they have the G League later than the NBA. The G League should be before the NBA, but I mean, hey, what do I know? But definitely looking forward to this season for the Crews. Don't know what to expect, so I can't even come with a playoff prediction just yet. But I'm gonna do, my research into, who we have on the team, and I know Jamil McMillan is still the coach for the team. I know last year was his first year coaching. I know he had a lot of help from Nate McMillan. I see Nate McMillan and come to the games, come to a few games, supporting his son, which I'm cool with. It's cool. I like Nate McMillan. Good guy, very cool to meet. Just real cool. And then also too, man, what I tell people if they go to games, you have better access of meeting players in G League games. I know people like, well, it's G League, what do you expect? But hey, man, you get your money's worth. Even at a courtside seat, you still good. So it's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience. I would tell anybody to come to the games. It's just wonderful. I went to a lot of games last year. I'm a season ticket holder to them, so I had a lot of fun. They gave me a few things, there. I know they gave me the Piston championship rings last year, so I thought that was dope. I thought that was real dope. So shout out to the Crews, man. But definitely looking forward to this coming up season. They start the season November 12th against Windy City. And, hey, man, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it just like I'm looking forward to the Pistons season. Going to there, don't know what to expect. I'll show my support. But, hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. Spend my money. So it's like they're not allowing you to – it's funny, like Ticketmaster and the Pistons, I don't understand why they have so much of a problem if you selling your tickets. Like if you sell a certain amount of tickets, they're gonna cut you as being a season ticket holder. So they don't want you to make money off the tickets, but they want to make money for you paying for the tickets. Ain't that something? Either way, y'all still get money. But hey, man, it is what it is. But I just want to thank y'all so much, man, for looking at the video, man. Like and subscribe, man. The New Breed 313 Sports. Like and subscribe to the D313 XP. Myself, Nomus J 313, Duro DC1. Got some stuff in the works, man. So in the meantime, we're gonna still be putting videos out. If it's all three of us, if it's two of us, if it's one of us, we're gonna be putting out videos, man. More videos to come. Just stay tuned, man. Y'all gonna be also too. Like and subscribe to my other channel, man. It's 313 The New Breed Real Talk. I talk about a lot of stuff other than sports, just things going on today, sports, political stuff, funny, do reaction videos, do dating, stuff like that. So definitely like and subscribe to that, man. But until next time, man, it's your man, The New Breed 313 Sports. I'ma holler at y'all in that next video. Peace.
Come from the bottom, we ain't had shit. We was just broke, yeah, broke as a bitch. Say, look how we move legit. I take them to school, I'm schooling shit. And this how it look when you come from the trench. And this how you look when you coming from shit. You ain't had nothing, but this how it is. See, this how it look when you do it for real.
I don't like bitch ass niggas who come around hating cause that shit weak. Yeah, talking ain't gon' buy you nothing. If it ain't no paper, then that shit cheap. Let's do